Evening again to you, Gus. Just how optimistic can Eels fans be after getting a win on the board tonight?
Well, let's not worry about the optimism just yet. I've got a few questions. Number one, where has all this been? Just because Mitchell Moses has been out, the effort levels tonight were tremendous. Their second half performance was in stark contrast to the second halves we've seen this year where they've faded out. Parramatta won 3 of their first 11 games with a -4 and against of 119 points. And a lot of that capitulation was in the second half where they were conceding more than double the points, over 200 points in their second halves this year. Now, why does the inclusion of your 2 chief playmakers make such a big difference to the effort levels in your game? The other question I've got, and I've been commentating a number of the Parramatta games this year when Mitchell Moses is out, and I kept saying, when he gets back, all this will change. When he gets back, they will be a different team. I didn't expect such a stark difference tonight first up, but they're certainly a different side. Which begs the question, why didn't they give Brad Arthur the opportunity to come back or stay on as coach until Mitchell Moses got back and then judge him on that? So they've sort of rushed into that decision as well. Anyway, that's all over and done with now. So here's the optimism part. On that form tonight, with the side that they've got, and a fit Mitchell Moses, a fit Gutherson, and their forward back rumbling forward like they should do, and should have been doing for the rest of the season, they're probably in the fit to beat any team in the competition. Their draw, Bulldogs, Roosters, Knights, Rabbits, Titans, and then Storm, Warriors, Panthers, Roosters, Broncos, and they finish with Dragons and Tigers. Now, obviously there's some tough parts and some easier parts to this draw. They've got the capability to win a number of those games. Given their poor for and against, which is 119 at the moment, less what they did tonight, they're probably going to have to win 13 games out of their 24 to qualify for the finals, which means they're going to have to win 9 of their last 12. They're capable of doing it if they stay fit and well. They're certainly capable of doing it if Mitchell Moses stays fit and well. He made such a huge difference tonight. The question is whether or not they lose him in a couple of weeks for Origin, because on that form there, he would have been a shoo-in for the Origin halfback spot to replace Nathan Cleary. That's taking nothing away from the boys that are sitting there at Katoomba and have to do the job for us next Wednesday night. But Mitchell Moses certainly staked his claim and showed his class tonight. What a difference class playmakers make to your team. What a difference having your leading playmakers, Gutherson and Moses, back in to the mentality of this team. This game is 90% mental. You can break up the other 10% any way you like. There is no way that the effort levels and the performance of the Parramatta Eels should be affected so bad individually just because that star playmaker's not there. But when he comes back, look what it did to their confidence levels, look what it did to their flow of their game, and everyone played out of their skin. It was a tremendous performance. You can't compare it to what we've seen the last 5 or 6 weeks.
Yeah, without a doubt. Well said, Gus. I think on Mitchell Moses, the key is there not to play too good, because you don't want him back in Origin. You don't know what's going to happen next Wednesday. But the other thing about confidence, we had a great trainer named Ronnie Palmer. You know Ronnie Palmer. Yep. And every now and then what he'd do when you have moments where you're actually totally out of confidence and you wonder where it come from, he'd come along and sprinkle some magic dust on you.
Magic dust.
Magic confidence dust. So I think Parramatta might have had that during the week, just had a little magic dust thrown on it.
Ronnie Palmer,
my favourite Ronnie Palmer, put your hand up as high as you can, high as you possibly can. Now it's a little bit more. Now it's a little bit more. You can see that you've always got something in you. You've always got something.
That's great.
I like it. In the head.
Yeah, in the head.
One of the greats. A little bit of magic.
He certainly is one of the game's real characters.